Hi there, welcome back to the garage. Now today we're back on the CityBug and I've had loads of questions, mainly coming from the fuse box video with the fuses and fuse locations, asking whereabouts is the relay for the horn. Now, all the information I've got, and if you're interested in a manual, this is the full Peugeot workshop manual. I'll pop a link in for E-Manuel online with a discount code ANT22. That will get you the full, literally the full Peugeot workshop manual. It's really detailed. Anyway, that says that the horn relay should be inside the underbonnet fuse box, relay box. Now, you look in there, there's nothing there. There's no relays on display. But in the forums, somebody did say that it's inside. You have to take it to bits to find it. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to look like a relay as you and I know it, or is it going to be something different. But I've been and bought a new fuse box from the breaker's yard, and we're going to strip it down and see what's inside it. So yeah, this will be interesting. If it's not in there, I will find it. So yeah, let's have a good go and see if we can find where this horn relay is. Okay, so here it is, and what we've got is an array of fuses. We've got a power feed from the battery, comes into the fuse box there. We've got a whole loom of wires that go out here to various things, and we've got some main connector plugs here where we have another couple of looms coming into it. So running through all these wires, there should be a horn circuit. And let's split this box and see if we can't find anything inside that resembles a relay. It don't look the easiest to get apart because it's got so many different clips on it. So, now I don't just want to smash this apart, which I could do quite easily with a big hammer and we'll find what's inside it. I wanted to kind of take it apart as if I was fixing the car, as if I was doing a repair. Can we get this apart without destroying it, without breaking it, and put it back together again so that it's usable? So here we go, look, all them different clips, and you've got to press them all to release it all at the same time. So I'm kind of going for as many screwdrivers as I can get my hands on to release all the tabs, and then try and prise the back cover off it. It's really tight, to be fair. Again, somewhere now. It's coming. Just steady she goes. Just get them screwdrivers out. Then hopefully it will separate. Come on. Oh, thank God for that. It's apart. Okay, there's the bottom of it. Now, what have we got? Oh, that's an interesting one. We've got a big main fuse behind there. See that fusible link? If you shorted out a starter motor or something, that would blow. So that's one thing there. Let's keep going then. Can we get this apart any further? Because as that stands at the minute, I can't see any relays within there. And there's no kind of clips, obviously, that are holding all that together. But there must be. They must be all hidden. But we'll find them. Just connect that big bolt there as well. Not with that, you're not. Oh, it's not. I thought that was a screwdriver, but it's not. Yeah, you need some new glasses, boy. That's a nice ratchet, that. Beautiful. These. Yeah, it's not obvious as to what's holding it. If I can get as many things out of the way as possible. That is when I want to come out with it. If that is actually going to come out of there. Oh, there's a clip. We'll have to take the fuses out. Yeah, because they've all got to be holding something. Pop them all out, pull all them fuses. They've got to be attached somehow. There's three there that are not attached to anything, they're just in there as blanks, I believe. I'll have them out anyway. And then we'll spin it over again and try and find some clips that are hidden behind here. Again, it's the screwdriver poking around and seeing if there's anything that's holding it in. It's really tight though. I mean, it's really tight. This is warp speed because I've been on it so long. Tabs inside as well. Blimey. I can just release those tabs and try and prise. There's more though. There's two at the other side as well. We've got the two at the back. There's two at the front I've not quite got out there. I've got to find those ones. I've not found them yet. There we go. More screwdrivers needed again. But even with all the tabs pressed, it's still really, really stiff to get it out. They don't want you to go in here for sure. It's definitely not somewhere that they want you to be. There it comes. Definitely moving. Come on, baby Lou, out you come. Oh, it's close, that is. It's really close. Just need a bit more persuade. I can need a bigger screwdriver or a big hammer. Come on, out you come. Just grab hold of the bar at the back, see if that will just help us pull it, and that's not working. Something's just holding it in still. It's just not quite free. One last final heave ho. It's definitely moving. Yeah, there's a clip there. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, out you come. Out you come. Look at that lot. It's like a connector block on top of a circuit board. Pull the circuit board out. There it is. There it is. Look at that. That is your horn relay. It's a multi-function relay that controls a few things in there. Oh, I'm glad we found it. What a bit of kit that is. So you can actually see all the vanes and the tracking in the circuit board there running behind through the plastic. And where it's all going. We've even got a resistor in here or a diode for something. You've got your main power bank there, positive rail running through the fuse. So looking at that, this side is you've got one side that's fused and one side that's not. So obviously that breaker fuse there controls this side, and anything that side wouldn't get a feed if that went. Is there any way of detaching that from there? I'm not sure. I think that's looks like it's a part of it. Yeah, don't want to move. Oops, let's look at that. No, it's stuck, that is. It's actually must be soldered to the board. There you have it. One multifunction relay within the fuse box. Like I said originally, it's not one that you would normally expect. It's not something that looks familiar. It's yeah, completely different. But it goes to show that the manuals that we've got, the E-Manuel online, was correct, and it is within the fuse box. It's just that you can't do anything with it. In effect, if that went, that horn relay, it's scrapping that and getting a new one, or running a separate circuit through. We'll talk about the wiring on it though. We'll talk about how the horn is wired, because it does run differently to most circuits on the car. Let's go back to the E-Manuel online. I'll just show you how good this is. There you go. So I've drifted the cursor over the steering wheel rotary connector there. That shows you that one. Then it shows you the plugs within the harness
in the circuit for the horn circuit. That is then the main fuse box that we've just looked at and stripped down with the relay in it. And then you can see the horn there. So the horn is powered from the relay through fuse 9. That is earthed itself to the body, so it doesn't show that because it actually earths out through itself there. So that's your main power feed there into the relay. And once that little bar within the relay connects, that makes the horn pop. It'll beep. So what you've got here is the switching side, which is an earth wire. So it's a positive at the relay. It goes through the wheel connector, and there's the switch. When you press your button on the steering wheel, it just closes that bar there and makes the circuit, and that then closes the relay and makes the horn beep. So you can see it actually switches negatively rather than positively, and that's your main fuse there, the fuse 9 from the horn within the fuse box. Clever, isn't it? What a cracking wiring diagram. We'll put this back together again, and I'm sure I can use it at some point for some spare parts. If you ever wondered what that big blank bit there, now we know it covers that fusible link. We'll get that top back on and click it into place. Perfect. That's that all done. Right, let's move on to this Cigerette socket 12 volt power auxiliary fuse. If you look down here in the wiring diagram, it shows it there, fuse 11. This is under the cowling. I've just done a quick whiz on there how to get that off 2 screws. It's on the left hand side, and there it is, that 15 amp one. Fuse 11, 4 down from the top. It powers the radio and also the Cigerette socket. You can see it nice and clearly there on the schematics on this Peugeot wiring diagram from E-Manuel online. And like I say, use the links, get this whole manual set for 22% off. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed that one as much as I have. I really took a bit of pleasure in taking this to bits and finding an answer to the question that we kind of knew the answer but wasn't sure. I'd never taken one of these to bits. I'd not seen inside one. And we also found that little fusible link behind there as well, which again, you could bypass that by putting a link across there. If yours ever did blow, you could put a bolted fuse in and bypass that, saves you buying a new fuse box. But you can see why they do it. If that pops, if that relay is overloaded, if you've put air horns on your car or something like that, the chances are you could probably damage that multifunction relay inside the fuse box and blow it, and then your horn won't work, your fuse is okay, your switch is okay, but the horn's not working because that relay's damaged. You could bypass the wiring and put an external relay in as well. That would have to be done if you were really putting some big horns on your car. Dead interesting though. I've really enjoyed it. Like I say, remember that E-Manuel online. If you want to get one of those, then I'll put the links in the description, and with my discount code ANT22 it's going to save you a few quid. They're not expensive. It's not an expensive manual to buy, and it's the full Peugeot right the way through. Shows you everything as I've shown you. It's really good, really detailed. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Please drop me some comments, a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.